for ancient India is the birthplace of spirituality. Spiritual thought and faith in the supreme reality were evolved in India through free inquiry and deep meditation by sadhus and saints. Indian culture has evolved a science of spiritual cultivation for such a step-by-step evolution. Processions and pilgrimages to temples form a part of the spiritual cultivation. One such highly evolved spiritual pilgrim center is the Sabarimala Ayyappa temple. The procession of the Thiruvabaranam from Pandalam to Sabarimala Ayyappa temple on the eve of the Makara Jyoti is a unique event in India, where the procession and the pilgrimage merge with one another and create a reverberating spiritual ambience throughout the western Ghats of India. Lord Ayyappa's Charitram or story is a complete blend of history, the Puranas, legend and folklore. History says that Ayyappa is the son of King Rajasekara, a member of the Pandya dynasty from Pandalam. Pandalam was a small kingdom between Chenganur and Adur in southern Kerala. The descendants of the dynasty and the palace are still there. King Rajasekara, the foster father of Lord Ayyappan, belonged to this dynasty. The king was childless and had no heir to inherit his throne. Both the king and his queen prayed ceaselessly to Lord Shiva for a child. On one of his hunting trips to the forest near the river Pamba, as King Rajasekara reclined on the banks of the river, mulling the natural beauty of the surroundings, he heard an infant's cry from the forest. Astounded, he followed the sounds and came upon a beautiful child furiously kicking its feet and arms. Whilst King Rajasekara beheld the divine child, a sadhu appeared from nowhere and instructed him to take the infant to his palace. The sadhu assured him that the child would mitigate his dynasty's sufferings, and that when the boy turned 12, Rajasekara would become aware of his divinity. As the child was wearing a gold chain, the sadhu directed the king to name him Manigandan, or one with a golden neck. In order to cure the ailing queen mother, Ayyappa went to the dense forest to fetch tiger's milk. After his confrontation with Mahishi, Manigandan entered the forest to fetch the tiger's milk. Ayyappa returned to the kingdom of Pandalam riding on a ferocious tiger. The king, the queen, and all the others then realized the divinity of Ayyappa. Ayyappa imparted to them spiritual wisdom about the meaning and destiny of human life. The king implored Ayyappa to bless them with his everlasting spiritual presence in a temple to be dedicated to him. for showering His grace to millions for generations to come. Thereupon, the Lord suggested a holy spot and advised the king to construct a temple there. The Lord assured him that the temple would be vibrant forever with His divine presence. And having said that, He disappeared. Eventually, King Rajashekara, in due course of time, completed the construction of the shrine and the sacred 18 steps leading to the temple complex at Sabarimala.
ലോകത്തിലെ ഏറ്റവും പരമമായ ചൈതന്യവും ശക്തിയുമുള്ള
P.K. Kumaran, the Travancore Devaswam Board member, says, Sabarimala is a very sacred and very powerful pilgrimage center in the world. The residing Lord is Kaliyuga Varadan or Dharmasastha. The 18 steps and the 18 hills of Sabarimala symbolize the three gunas, the Ashtaragas, the Panchandriyas, the Vidya and the Avidya. The jewels adorned to Lord Ayyappa are called Thiruvabaranam. Every year, millions converge upon Sabarimala, irrespective of caste or creed, with garlands and irumudis, chanting prayers to Lord Ayyappa. They bathe in the holy river Pamba and then climb up the 18 steps to catch a glimpse of Lord Ayyappa, the Dharmasastha, and the Thiruvabaranam processions. Thiruvabaranam, the sacred jewelry, was offered to Lord Ayyappa by the ruler of the erstwhile kingdom of Pandalam. The jewel casket is carried on the head from the ancestral residence of the royal family of Pandalam to the Sabarimala shrine on the eve of Makara Jyoti. The jewelry is kept in 3 specially designed wooden boxes named the Nettur Petti, the Velli Petti and the Kodi Petti, of which the most famous is the Nettur Petti for its intricate design and triangular construction of the lid. The sacred jewels consist of a diamond diadem, gold bracelets, necklaces embedded with precious gems, swords, silver arrows with images of elephants, horses and leopards, all of them fashioned out of gold. Darshan of the ornaments and rendering of offerings to them on this occasion is believed to be highly auspicious and beneficial. The delegation of authority and responsibility by the senior Raja to his representative is symbolized by the former handing over a sword to the latter. The boxes are closed and taken out of the temple by specially deputed bearers.
Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Thiruvabaranam Sabarimalekku Ayyappa Swami Ayyappa Swami Ayyappa Swami Ayyappa Swami Ayyappa Swami.
The royal entourage leaves by 2:30 a.m. after performing the early morning pujas and the sacred rituals. The day the procession is to start, in the early morning, the holy boxes are taken from the Shrambikal palace and moved to the temple for viewing and worship.
Swami
Thousands of devotees queue to view the sacred procession. The devotees begin to chant Swamiye Saranamayappa.
Swamiye Ayyappa, Ayyappa, Swami Saranam, Swami Saranam, Swami Saranam, Swami Saranam.
Pilgrims use a myriad different ways to express their devotion, and singing of devotional songs is one of them.
Hariyongaram, Haramongaram, Harihara Sutanam, Thiruvabaranam. Hariyongaram, Haramongaram, Harihara Sutanam, Thiruvabaranam. Madi Mohana Madi Sukhadam Subhagam Girimugal Valu Manasara Sukritam. Hariyongaram, Haramongaram, Harihara Sudanam, Thiruvabaranam. Kalikalatinu കാരുണ്യവുമായി പുലിവാഹനനായി മഞ്ജുളനായി ഹരിയോങ്കാരം ഹരമോങ്കാരം ഹരിഹരസുതനാം തിരുവോങ്കാരം. ഓം ശ്രീ ഹരിഹരസുതനാനന്ദ ചിത്തനയ്യനയ്യപ്പ സ്വാമിയേ
ശരണമയ്യപ്പവർക്കാനന്ദമൂർത്തിയേ ഭൂതനാഥനേ പാപൽ ബാന്ധവനേ താരക ബ്രഹ്മമേ പൊന്നമ്പലവാസനേ രാജനേ
The procession is now ready to start. The frenzied movements of the bearers of the boxes and the rising crescendo of the devotees chanting Swamiye Ayyappo and the exploding fireworks all make for a magical scene. In the afternoon, a celestial kite popularly known as Krishna Parundu, is sighted circling majestically far above the temple. Devotees believe that this is Lord Vishnu upon Garuda, accompanying the Thiruvabaranam from Pandalam through to Sabarimala, where again the kite is found hovering above the temple, synchronizing with the arrival of the procession there. The procession carrying the Thiruvabaranam boxes, to be carried by a team of 15 devotees, leaves the Pandalam Valliyakoikal temple at 1 p.m. after spotting the Krishna Parundu on the sky above the temple. The Pandalam Raja's representative accompanying the Thiruvabaranam in his palanquin, the infectious excitement of the surging crowds, and the seemingly unperturbed hovering of the Krishna Parundu far above, all make for an indescribably magnificent moment. The journey then starts for the distant hill shrine, marking the fulfillment of a vow, the consummation of a dream, and the vindication of a faith. The procession takes the age-old route through village roads, across rivers, and up and down hills. The Thiruvabaranam procession is given a traditional reception at various temples along the way. The procession proceeds along the route from Pandalam through Kulanada, Ullanur, Aranmula, Pambadimannu and reaches Airur temple for the overnight halt. On the second day, that is the 29th day of Dhanu,
Thiruvabaranam
January, the procession travels along Pudiyakavu, Vadaserikara, Madamon, Perinad, Arakkal Padikal and reaches Laha for another overnight halt. On the 30th day of Dhanu, a rousing reception is given to the procession and the procession is escorted further towards the Sannidhana. All along the route of the sacred procession, musical concerts are performed to engulf the pilgrims in devotion. The procession is warmly welcomed by different tribal associations, temples, and residents en route to Shabarimala. The path they traverse today is dangerous as they face a threat not only from the harsh weather but also the wild animals in the area. People offer prayers when the Thiruvabaranam is placed for darshan. Sabarimala is overwhelmed with the divine grace of Lord Ayyappa. Amongst the other ecosystems of the Western Ghats, the integrated ecosystem of the Sabarimala is highly preserved due to Lord Ayyappa's divine presence. This ecosystem provides the purest of water to the Pamba river, the Amritavarshini, as well as the rejuvenating ambience for each and every living being who enters into that ecosystem. 1st of Makaram, that is the 14th of January, the procession travels through Nilakkal, Kurungayam, Valliyanavottam, Neelimala and Sabaripidam, reaching Saramkutti by the evening at 5:30. The Thiruvabaranam procession will reach the Sabarimala Sannidhanam by the evening of the Magara Jyoti. The Travancore Devaswam Board authorities then ceremoniously escort the procession to the Sanctum Sanctorum. The ornament box is received by the Guru Swami after circumambulation or pradakshinam of the temple. The Tantri and the male Santi or the chief priest then receive the ornament box and head inside the temple to adorn the jewelry on the Lord. When the Sri Kovil opens for Deeparadhana, the Lord is seen in all his divine splendor, adorned with the jewel gold ornaments. On the distant eastern hilly horizon, the light of the Jyoti appears to the immense satisfaction of lakhs of devotees who have thronged the temple to pay obeisance to the Lord. With the sacred jewelry prior to the Deeparadhana on Magaravilakku day, marking the end of the 2-month-long annual festival. Magaravilakku marks the grand finale of the 2-month period of the Sabarimala pilgrimage. A star never seen before in the sky appears on the day of the Magara Jyoti, before the sighting of the Jyoti. A Jyoti is seen for a little time on the hilltop, showing the presence of Swami Ayyappan to his devotees. At Sabarimala, the Raja stays in the Raja Mandapam at Maligappuram. Carrying his sword of authority, he goes to the Ayyappa shrine, overseeing the various pujas, and returns after receiving prasadam from the male Santi. Sabarimala is known to the world due to the grace of Lord Ayyappa. It is also known for the Thiruvabaranam procession from Pandalam to Sabarimala. A pilgrimage to Sabarimala is to develop universal brotherhood and the vision of equality towards all beings, and to consider every being as a manifestation of Lord Ayyappa. The Lord tells every pilgrim, "You are myself," or Tattvamasi, and this is engraved on the main entrance to the Sabarimala temple.